If you use any third-party tools like EDDB or Inara, you should definitely watch this video. The D2E merch store is open. There are t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, mugs and tote bags with many cool designs. Head down to the link in the video description and get yourself your merchandise today. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, well, technically yes, it will be Elite Dangerous, but something a little different today. You see, if you, like me, use EDDB or Inara or any other third-party tool, they have a host of information about the game, updating of market data and other amazing information. All this information, of course, is just not something that just comes out of nowhere. All this information is uploaded by commanders to what's called the Elite Dangerous Data Network. The most common way people do this is running this little thing here called the Elite Dangerous Market Connector. If you're not familiar with it, I will post a link in the video description and I will give you a very brief tour. This is not meant to be an ED Market Connector guide, but I just want to show you what it can do. Basically, it's a small tool you run on your PC along with Elite. And it can then, if you go here to the EDDN, Elite Dangerous Data Network, you can see here it sends station data to the network as well as system scan data also out to the network. That means if you have this app running, whenever you dock at a station, you will update that station for everybody else with new market prices. When you jump into a new system, that data will go out, so it allows us to go and search for it on all those third-party tools. It can do other nice things. For instance, you can hook it up to Inara if you so wish, so you can get your engineering data and commander data and ship builds listed on Inara if you want. And something like this automatic shipyard or opening up system names. So for instance, you can see right now the last ship I was docked in is my camera Conda, and I click this, it will automatically open up a link with the link of my current ship. Super useful, especially when I'm live streaming, people ask about the build I'm flying, you just click it, boom, and I get it. But of course, there is a little extra step that you need to remember to actually launch it every time you launch Elite. But there's a solution for that. Now, this next segment here, I need to say a big thank you to Commander Daffy, who was actually the one who showed me how this works. And it's basically a trick that you can set up in Windows that allows it to automatically launch the Elite Dangerous Market Connector every time you launch Elite. So whenever the game launch, it automatically starts the market connector up right away. So a little bit of setup, I'll go through it now, and you don't have to think about it ever. It will always update whenever the game is running. The first step is we need to set up an event log in Windows so that Windows casts an event every time a process is successfully started. Just simply press Windows R, like so, and then you type secpol .msc, like so. I'll post it everything that the guide that Define sent to me in the description, so you can go in and run through it there. But if we go ahead and rerun that, we can see we now get the local security policies. In here, we're gonna go to local policies, we're gonna go to audit policies, and here we have audit process tracking, double click it, and audit these attempts at, so we're gonna click success, apply, and okay, there we go. So now Windows will create an event that we can capture in a second here every time a process is started. Next up, we need to schedule the task to actually launch the market connector when Elite starts. We're going to do this from the Windows task scheduler. So you're going to type, again, in the Windows R, the run command here, you're going to type task schd.msc, again, in the description, you can see it here as well. This opens up the task scheduler. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna click create new task. Leave most of the stuff here blank. You can give it a name and a description. So I'm just gonna call mine EDMC for ED Market Connector. And we're gonna call it auto launch. And we can give it a description like so, task that auto launch ED Market Connector with Elite. So now we need to set up a trigger for when this event or when this task should be triggered. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna add a new trigger like so, and begin this task on an event because we just created an event. We're gonna make a custom event. We're gonna create a new filter. In the new filter window when that opens, we're gonna go to XML and we're gonna click edit query manually. It does go with a warning saying, are you absolutely sure you know what you're doing here? But it should be fine. Here you're gonna take the XML that is also posted in the description below. I'm gonna copy paste that in here. Make sure you have the start here with the query list and it ends with the /crew list as well. In here, you can basically just see it sets up the event here. And here you can see the path to where you should have your Elite Dangerous exe file. So do confirm that that is the actual location on your local machine. For instance, you can see here in my case, I have installed Elite Dangerous on my D drive rather than my C drive. So I need to go in, take the path. You can see the exe file is right here, the Elite Dangerous 64 file. And I'm just going to replace this like so. So now that that is done, I've done my, my XML. We can click OK. We can click OK here as well. And we've now set up our trigger. Next up, we need to set up what the task should do when this trigger is activated. So we're going to go into Actions and we're going to click New. And Actions going to be Start a Program. We can do many things, display a message, send an email, different things. But in this case, we're going to start a program and we're going to browse to the location of our ED Market Connector. There I had my default location in C, Program Files, and ED Market Connector. There's the exe file. Gonna select that. Gonna click Open. And once that is done, we have set up our action as well. So we can now go ahead and there we go. We should now have set up our new task, or scheduled our new task to run whenever we start Elite. So let's test it out. So here we have the launcher. We're gonna try to launch Elite. That should trigger the exe file, and look at that down there, what just popped up as we started Elite. The Elite Dangerous Market Connector starting automatically together with Elite Dangerous. Once you set this up, you are helping the rest of the Elite community to populate the Elite Dangerous Market Network with market data, system data, meaning we get a even better data foundation for all the amazing third-party apps that people are developing. So I hope you'll help supply data for Elite Dangerous Network. I also hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.